that I'm gonna do, that I'm gonna put on my hair. Um, but I'm still not done. I'm barely starting with it. So it's gonna, go like, you know, doing a headpiece. It's made out of it's like coconut thing. Like the coconut made out of the coconut thing. I forgot. And then these are just wood thing. So, um, I was looking at a movie of King Solomon, and I just think it was like, pretty legit. It was cool. So, um, and this woman had like stuff. They had like they had things in their head, and what I was reading is that one of the ladies, um, she was wearing like a dress with many colors, and they were considered like different colors like this, like just dress of different colors, and it says that they were colored like that to know that they were like virgins. So I'm just gonna read little bit about that. So it's in Second Samuel chapter 13. 2 Samuel chapter 13 verse 17. It said, sino que llamando a su criado que le servía, le dijo, échame a esta fuera de aquí, y cerra tras ella la puerta. Y llevaba ella un vestido de diversos colores, traje que vestían las hijas vírgenes de los reyes. Su criado, pues, pues la echó fuera y cerró la puerta tras ella. Entonces Tamar tomó ceniza y la esparció sobre su cabeza y rasgó la ropa de colores de que estaba, de que estaba vestida, y puesta su mano sobre su cabeza se fue gritando. So it's like well, right now I'm working on a headpiece. So it's like there's this woman, right? There's this lady that Amon didn't want to do nothing to her, and he took her away. And it says, mas él no quiso ir. So it's like a couple that they're fighting, right? This is for my hair. So I have, you know, so I'm working on a headpiece. This is made out of um, coconut fiber. Um, so and then that lady, she reconsidered and actually had, you know what I mean? She just continued on saying that, how they got mad, and you know, and how they got angry at each other, and he told her just to like leave and stuff. So I just think that back in them days, um men used to be very furious with women, and there's also like, not even now, but back then there was used to be a lot of aggressiveness. And I think women, as now, I think they should learn from the past, and that's why I read the Bible. Sometimes I get really upset with things that I read in the Bible, but I do make sure that I just, um it's like not to take it too personal, because it just, I think it's not only like about reading the Bible, but it's an unfaith, and and I just think the best thing possible is just to read it, and then just be aware that you know I'm a Moody's type of person. So um I do know that, it's something that I cannot control. And yeah, the Bible actually makes me moody. Um, because there's part that I read and it just I don't accept it like as normal. Um, for me, like when I read it and I just think that it makes me I just read stuff in the Bible and it makes me a little bit upset because some people react really dumb and they don't treat each other fairly sometimes. And, you know, but that's how it is, you know what I mean? You learn from the past and that's our past. So we just have to put it behind us, and just continue on being truthful and work with what we have. So I'm doing a headpiece right now. Just work with me. Isn't this cute to put on your hair? It's like not colors, it's just like it's jute, which is like jute or something like that. You put it on your hair. But no, I just think, and for example, like I'm gonna read it for to you guys, and you guys tell me what you think. So I just really think that men obviously back then and now they were tend to be really rude with women. So it says Segunda de Samuel capítulo 13 versículo 15. Bueno, no 15, sino 14. Um, Segunda de Samuel capítulo 13 versículo 14 dice más, él no la quiso oír, sino que pudiendo más que ella, la forzó y se acostó con ella. So he took her as a woman, as a lady, and um he forced her to have intercourse with her, and he fell asleep with her. So and then like abused her, like basically abused her. So luego la aborreció Amnon con tan gran aborrecimiento. So it's basically when a man takes you and he sleeps with you and he's like, well, I don't want to know about you anymore, I don't care about you anymore, just leave. And he's like, he only used her as he only used her body. You know what I mean? So I think so you know, when I think a man is with a woman and he only wants to do stuff with you and not really to you and actually does not be with you, I think we should realize that it was actually in the past too. And this guy didn't want it to do nothing with her. So I think as women and as a person, and actually, I think we should just rethink about our thoughts and rethink about the people that actually just want to use us and not as as have us as a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just situations in life that make me think that there was actually domestic abuse back in the old days. Like, if you read 2 Samuel 13, you can find a domestic abuse, like a domestic violence. Um, Back in them days, how that was there, and then you can actually um, you know have that today. So it actually happens. Um, it actually happens Um, so yeah. Um, uh, yeah, so I'm gonna put some Jello in there. Um, like right in the center. I'm gonna do this. But no, there was actually, people that in the Bible, it just men were treating women unfairly. And I think as women now, I think we should reconsider having a good man. And, you know what I mean? Hay muchas cosas que pasan en la Biblia y siento que están escritas. Hay muchas cosas que pasan en la Biblia y siento que están escritas por una razón para que nosotras las mujeres entendamos que no tenemos que pasar em, por situaciones feas ni críticas así y que aprendamos a querernos y a respetarnos porque, o sea, you know what I mean? I just think that, I don't think women should be treated like this. And I feel I apologize if I've done if I've been rude to you guys, and like I apologize if I've been rude to guys and actually be in a malcomportation with you guys and the rest of you know and stuff like that. So I apologize if I made a mistake and um yeah, well, and not being the right way. So um so this is how it looks. So this is for the head. This is for the head. So I'm just gonna continue on here, and this to be the front, and this to be the front, and yeah. So it could be like this. But no, I think as women, wait, that's what the thing that we forget is to have a good, como dicen, acompañamiento, and yeah, just be, no notice when we're getting be treated bad, is the right way, and you know, um and show your kids the best way possible that you love them and you take care of them, and you know what I mean. And everybody has a past, so I do want to start making amends for my past mistakes, um, just because I don't want to go through that and to those mistakes and be like, hey, I feel so bad that this happened and this happened. So, you know, the first thing is to actually change your life is to make amends with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that um that's the first thing that I should be done is to actually love you know, just take care of the things that I enjoy doing. You know, and I honestly I forgot um we yeah like we tend to forget uh, the things that just I just made mistakes. Um, and everybody makes mistakes. We're not perfect, you know. So I'm making this hairpiece, everyone. Um, so what I was saying that is I'm making this hairpiece. I was looking at this movie, um, King David, and I felt intrigued about the headpieces. So, um, and yeah, as a person, we tend to forget the things that we used to do with our children. You know what I mean? You know, take go to the park and eat tacos together. You know, so I and everybody's like a sweetheart. So I don't want to do. I don't want what I'm realizing is that I will have to. I think I'm gonna have to download the YouTube app and let you guys know that I have to, to be able to look at the chat. So, um, I'm gonna have to take care of that. This is not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to take care of that, sooner or later. So I'm trying to see how I can do this. Um, mm, well, maybe that's probably the way to go. So yeah, I'm just making headpieces, you know. And then, so this is how it's looking. And then this, since it's like three, and then it goes down. So something like that. So yeah, then it says levántate y vete. So it just makes them well aware that as women, we have to take care of ourselves. And I know sometimes we get discouraged about that, you know. But yeah, this is when you keep showing you guys how it's been looking. I just think it's so nice. I just think it's really pretty. Look. So this is how it's looking. You know. So you put this like right in the front there. And then I'm gonna do two sides, and then it's gonna go like this. So I can actually just tie this to my hair so it goes like right in the front. And then, do you guys like it? Yeah, so it goes like this. And then I finish it off, and then, you know, work it to the sides. That's a pad piece. Um, and then obviously, you know, I mean, this is better. I think like that. But it could be like this too, or I should just have it like this. I mean, I kind of like it like this, like right in the front or on the side. So, I'm just gonna keep working on it and just finish this off. Cause I kind of like it. I kind of like it to the front, like that. It's really cute. Yeah, and just have it like on the front. And then just like on the side, so just these like dangling, right? Yeah, I think that should work. Yeah, but I gotta decide like how am I gonna do it? Cause I really like it like dangling like that. But then I will have to just get two from the sides and just continue on together. So um, I kind of like it like this. Yeah, I think it's nice. So I'll just finish the front and then we can just go ahead on, and then or let me see. What if I put it in the front? Um, if I put it in the front, then I'll be able to, you know. So maybe it is, yeah. So that way I can do my hair. So maybe I will do it. Yeah, probably do like that. Yeah. So you like dangling. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I honestly, I would just. I mean, I know I'm on my phone for like a long period of time. Um, or just sitting down, on the chair while I do something. And I was like, well, I kind of like I'll just do something about this. Um, you know, God gives us the time and we just forget to do something with it. So, And also, I just want my kids to see this too. When they get older. So if you know all the things that mommy used to make. So this is how it came, the headpiece. You guys like it? So this is how it's been. I don't know. I got really enthusiastically with the movie of King David that I realized I gotta do something for myself too. So, you know. I was like, well, I mean, why not, right? Why not? So yeah. So this is how it looks, and then um so like this. Yeah, I'm thinking of that song, Melech, 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 Ava Shokolam. So it's like Ava, 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 Melech Haolam, Melech, 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 Ava Shokolam. Shuva, Shuva, Tazola, Leki, Hava, Havarech, Hava, Hava, Tate, Hava, 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 Melech Haolam, Melech, Ava Shokolam. And then the ooh, 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 ooh. A little shaman, toda se shalom. Amen. And I know it's right. So just, just a very relaxing thing. It's hard when you go through um situations like thick and thin. It's not. When I'm done, I'll put it on and then I'll show you guys how it looks. Um, really nice to put on your head. You can put it you know, whichever way. I think there's things like that too. Um, okay guys, so this is how it looks. Um it's you put it, it's to put on your hair. So it looks simple, but it's complicated, you know. You put this on your hair. Okay, so it goes. How are you guys doing? So you have this ones. When you're working with small items like this made out of wood, or or this, like pearls. When you're working with pearls, yeah, it looks like acetone a little bit. So when you're working with pearls, and sometimes you have them like this, that it's a little bit, that needs to be worked on, or it's, almost closed, or entirely like this, like really clogged, then you use this. Then you use that, and you grab it. You grab, where the little hole there, and you just, you make that hole like this. You just go around like this, like when you're working with um a tool, and you go around to open the hole up. And it's like when you're doing something on the wall, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know how you explain it. So you take it, and then you see how it's like really clogged, the pearl. You take a tool, and then you just go like this, you know, to open it, and then you get the string, and then you just, put it on, and you have little pearls. So I know that, my kids like little, like cute. Some people put them on their nose. Some people don't put them here. But I don't do that anymore, because I got my ears got infected, so I won't be able to put pearls and stuff on my ears. Because I got infected. So like when you're using a screwdriver, like when you use it like a screwdriver. You go around, and you go around to clean the edges off there. So just to be well aware that that's how it's done. And then this is how it's looking. This is a headpiece, you guys. I'm working on a headpiece. I was looking at the story of David, and how there was a lot of women with stuff on their head, and I was like, oh, it looks so nice. It looks so nice, and I decided, I was like, yeah, that's true. I should do something for my head. So to decorate it. So yeah. And everything is really different. Everything is really different these days. So, just bear with me. Yeah, because so so this is how it looks. I'm gonna finish it off here, and then yeah, we should be good to go. And then, you know, So this is how it looks. Um, so this is how it looks. So this is how it looks, you guys. You guys like it? This is nice. So I'm gonna get an actual another thing of this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe a stretchy band. Um I'll put stretchy band, but never mind. I'll just do one of these. Um uh, I'll just do one of these. Yeah, I'll do one of these. Yeah, this is, you use this to cut, to nip.